Notes from a Friend by Antony Robbins. Hello, my name is Surya Hudar. Today I'll be presenting a presentation that I made on Notes from a Friend by Antony Robbins. It took me around 4 days and it took me only 8 days even though it seems like this book is only for adults, it's not really. It's applicable to everyone because it's mostly talking about habits. And since it's the lockdown, I had nothing much to do, so yeah. And also the making of the presentation and the setting up of PowerPoint and the mic and stuff was very fun, and I hope my friends like it. Notes from a Friend by Antony Robbins. Author Anthony J. Robbins, born Anthony J. Mahavorik, February 29th, 1960, is an American author. 1. Feeling overwhelmed. How to turn it around. When we try to reach our goal and we fail, we fear trying again. Why? Because we all are afraid of failing again. Nobody wants to give her or his all only to be disappointed. If you find yourself at a point at which you are not even willing to try, you've put yourself in a place called learned helplessness. That is when you have literally taught yourself that you are helpless. The good thing is, you're wrong. You can change your life by changing your perspective and your actions. I am not discouraged because every wrong attempt is another step forward. Thomas Edison. Often, when people say something will not work, it's because they've tried and it didn't work for them. But your past does not equal your future. You must focus on what you can do today to make things better. The key to success is to decide what's most important and then take massive action even when it seems that it's not working. For example, have you heard of Colonel Sanders? He didn't start selling chicken till he was 65 years old. When he first got his social security check for $105, he was mad. But instead of blaming society, he asked, "What can I give back?" His first answer was, "Well, I have this chicken recipe everyone seems to love. What if I sold my recipe to restaurants? Will that make me money?" No, that's ridiculous. But what if I not only gave them the recipe, but also taught them how to cook the chicken? He put this plan into action and started knocking on doors, telling each person his story. But before he got the first yes for KFC, he got refused 1009 times. So if you look at any successful person, you will see that none of them take the answer no. Did you know even Walt Disney was denied 302 times before creating Disneyland? So you have to decide that no matter how many difficulties are in your way, you have to power through. You must focus on some things that you can do today, even if they are small. A lot of people have been shut down by the fear of failure. 2. There are no failures. If you have, then now you have to make a decision. You must believe that even though things may look impossible right now, you can turn them around. It's how we deal with our setbacks that shape our life more than anything else we do. God's delays are not God's denials. Success is the result of good judgment. Good judgment is the result of experience. Experience is the result of bad judgment. If we keep striving to make things better and we learn from our mistakes, we will succeed. 3. The unstoppable you, decision maker. The power of decisions is the power of change. Most of us forget we have this power to continue. Ultimately, it's our decisions, not the conditions of our lives, that determine our destiny. A decision is a real, conscious choice. A real decision is where you cut off any possibility except the one you've committed to. To be successful, you have to 1. Decide what you want. 2. Take action. 3. Check if things are working out. If they aren't, keep changing your approach. It's in your moments of decision your destiny is shaped. Antony Robbins. Luck means labor under correct knowledge. You must never let your problems or circumstances get in your way. You must decide that there is always a way to succeed if you are really committed. But when you make a decision, you draw a line, not in sand, but in cement. The only way to change your everyday life is to make three decisions every day. 1. What to focus on. 2. What things mean. 3. What to do. You can focus on how you can make a difference. 4. Build your beliefs and take off. The force that controls all your decisions are your beliefs. As soon as we have a belief, it begins to control what we see and feel. Beliefs are so strong that you need to be careful about what you believe, even about yourself. A belief is nothing but a feeling of certainty about what something means. The sense of certainty allows you to tap into resources that can help you act intelligently to produce the results you want. The key is to decide which beliefs will empower you and which will disempower you. You can choose what to believe about yourself, and these beliefs will determine the actions you take. When you believe in something and it doesn't work, maybe you're just judging it too soon. 5. What you see is what you get. The fastest way to change how you feel about something is to change what you're focusing on. But there are unlimited things people can focus on, but too many of us tend to focus on what's terrible and what we can't control. Steer your focus in the right direction. Focus is important because it controls the way you see the world and what you do about it. Focus on where you want to go. You focus on the most you'll experience. If you change your focus even a little, your reality is going to change a lot. 6. Questions are the answer. The best way to control your focus is through the power of a question. Our questions control our focus, how we think and feel. You should ask yourself questions that will give you useful answers. The problem solving questions. 1. What is great about this problem? 2. What is not perfect yet? 3. What am I willing to do to make it the way I want it? 4. What am I willing to no longer do to make it the way I want it? 5. How can I enjoy the process while I do what is necessary to make it the way I want it? There are a few questions that you should also ask yourself each day in the morning after you wake up. These are called morning power questions. Morning power questions. 1. What am I happy about in my life right now? What about that makes me happy? How does that make me feel? 2. What am I excited about in my life right now? What about that makes one excited? How does that make me feel? 3. What am I proud about in my life right now? What about that makes me proud? How does that make me feel? What am I grateful about in my life right now? What about that makes me grateful? How does that make me feel? What am I enjoying the most in my life right now? What about that do I enjoy? How does that make me feel? What am I committed to in my life right now? What about that makes me feel committed? How does that make me feel? Who do I love? Who loves me? What about that makes me loving? How does that make me feel? The evening power questions. What have I given today? In what ways have I been a giver today? What have I learned today? How has today added to the quality of my life? How can I use today as an investment in my future? The gift of great questions. In any situation, you can focus on what makes you feel better and what makes you feel worse. Whatever you search for, you will find. 7. Welcome to the state of you. We all must realize emotion is caused by motion. The way we move changes the way we feel, behave, and think. Smiling, laughing, etc. trigger off biological processes that alter the flow of blood to our brain, making us happy, sad, etc. Change the way you move and you will change your life. 8. The vocabulary of success. When you get angry, you lose control over your actions. If you say you're peeved instead of saying you're angry, or instead of pissed off, you can say you're tinkled, etc. You can break the chain of irritation or anger and you will not lose control. It is simple to change the way you're feeling just by changing your language. Words have the power to change the way we feel. You can change the volume of happy emotions just by changing the way you describe them. For example, you can say you feel ecstatic instead of just okay, or superb instead of just alright, etc. Make sure you're having a blast instead of just killing time. Are you up against a wall? Break through with a new metaphor. When you choose a metaphor to describe your life or a situation, you choose to support its beliefs too. A few metaphors you can choose to believe are: I'm floating on air, life's a beach. I'm happy as a lark. I'm at crossroads, life's a bowl of cherries. 10. Ready, set, goal. How setting goals can build your future. The harder you prepare, the luckier you seem to get. The reason we set goals is to give our lives focus and to move us in the direction we want to go. The philosophy of constant and never-ending improvement is called Can I? This virtually guarantees that you will not only grow throughout your life, but also ensures that you will succeed. In order to get out of the dumps, you have to set a lot of goals. Don't wait to set your goals, because just a short distance away is your future. Winning starts with beginning. If you are one of those people who is constantly lost in a fog of confusion, keep changing the pathway. All you need to do now is dream, then put those dreams on a piece of paper. What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? What if you were sure about success? What activities would you pursue? The more detailed you are, the more empowered you are to create a result. Before something happens in this world, it must first happen in your mind. Whenever you set a goal, take immediate action to support it. 11. The 10-day mental challenge. This challenge will enable you to take control of your mind by not allowing it to hold any negative thought constantly. Here are the rules. During the next 10 days, don't let yourself hold on to any crummy thoughts, feelings, words, questions, or metaphors. When you catch yourself focusing on something negative, immediately ask yourself some questions to get yourself to a better place. When you wake up in the morning, ask yourself the morning power questions. When you are about to sleep at night, ask yourself the evening power questions. For the next 10 days, focus on solutions, not problems. 5. If you have a crummy thought, feeling, or question, don't beat yourself up. Just change it immediately. If you focus on any of these for more than 5 minutes, you must wait till the next morning and then start the 10 days all over again. Here are 4 things this challenge will give you. It will make you see the mental habits that hold you back. It will make your brain settle for more powerful, helpful alternatives. It will give you a tremendous jolt of confidence as you watch your life turn around. It will also create new habits, new standards, new expectations that will help you enjoy life more every day. I hope you liked my presentation of the book Notes by a Friend by Antony Robbins. I'm using the learning from this book for myself, and I hope you do too. It has already started making a difference in my life in terms of my thinking and habits. Hope you had a good time watching this presentation. Thank you. If you have any questions, please send an email to me. My email address is on the screen. Thank you and have a nice day. And also the making of the presentation and the setting up of PowerPoint and the mic and stuff was very fun, and I hope my friends like it.